Hey, my love. So in this series, I am looking at authority. And in this video, the idea is to help you know what to trust and what to tune out by really embodying your authority. Now, if you are a generator or a manifesting generator, you will have your sacral defined. And that means the first place that we get a response from is the sacral. So the strategy piece is to respond. And that means that there is a feeling, a sensation in the sacral, and it'll be an aha or an ah. And it's a binary response that you get from the sacral. Then, if you are an emotional authority, you will have an emotional wave. And so, whilst there is an initial aha or ah that will tell you whether or not something is interesting to you, whether you have the energy for it, you then need to ride out the wave to get clarity on whether or not it's the right time for you. And the last piece that I want to kind of add into this nuanced mix is that if you have a defined spleen, then you will also have a kind of in the moment knowing. And there is this sense of your intuition. There's this flurry of excitement or a knowing, an intuition about whether or not something is interesting for you. And that will be fleeting. The spleen talks once and then disappears, right? Like it doesn't repeat itself. Similarly to the sacral, and this is something that you get to tune into in your own body, because how your sacral response looks, for some people it's sound based, it's an aha or an ah. For other people it is a movement based, so there'll be like a lean forward or a lean back. For other people it's just a kind of movement in the sacral itself. You get to know your kind of your sacral compass, right? And like that piece of whether it's juicy, whether it's exciting, whether it turns you on or turns you off. Then you will have, if you have this splenic wisdom, there's this kind of in the moment like sensation, which might feel like fear and it might feel like vitality, like excitement. So you get to tune into that. And then if you've got your wave, there is another piece there around discernment and deeper layers of embodiment to do with releasing different conditioning or different stuff that's coming up that you're becoming more aware of, or to do with your energy, or to do with the digestion process of maybe something needs to drop before it's time to move. If you want help with any of this in your personal and unique situation, in my level 4 report, this is where I look at the whole picture with you, and you get a much more personal insight from me, and as a voice recording or as a Zoom session. So if you want to find out more about that, somewhere near this there'll be a link and you can book in. But I hope that this has been helpful. The idea is not to confuse you, but to really help you understand that human design is your own unique experience experiment, that you get to come at it with curiosity. And it really is about you empowering yourself by stepping into the wisdom of your unique operating system.